Hello everybody, today I will discuss about is religion good for mental health and so. But before that, I have to say this channel is not necessarily about religious aspect, but this channel is about mental health. And so uh, I try to be neutral in any religion in this video. This video is about mental health. Um, but I'm a Catholic man, and so I learn a lot from reading the Bible, or I learn a lot from reading theological text, and I cultivate my meditative method through reading uh, theological text, and so and yeah, and I actually believing in God, and I actually believe Holy Spirit heal my heart, heal my spirit, heal my illness, and so um, without Holy Spirit, I cannot do anything. But probably, if you are not Christian, this kind of talking can be so strange, can be odd, can be queer, because believing God or believe existence of Holy Spirit can be so strange for you because it's like a fantasy. So, um, so today I'll try to be neutral in any religion or in any meditative method, and so because this channel is about mental health. So today I wrote an article in to publish on Medium, and so in which I express is religion good for mental health, and so in which I also mention uh, mindfulness practice. So probably you may agree mindfulness practice is so good for mental health, and I agree with it. And mindfulness can nurture our mind to be stay in the here and now. And through practicing mindfulness method, we can feel the subtle phenomena in this world, and we can stay in the present moment. And mindfulness is so good for you, and many scientists, many neuroscientists agree with mindfulness is so good for mental health. And but mindfulness is not religion. Mindfulness comes from Buddhist Buddhist meditation, and Buddhist mindfulness practice is Buddhist-like meditation, but mindfulness is not Buddhism, is not a religion, and just a medical treatment, and so we cannot be enlightened through mindfulness practice because mindfulness practice um, has various goals or various purpose, various kind of meaning in their scientific method, and so and but Buddhist meditation has no purpose, has no goal through doing their practice. Buddhists try to be free from setting any goals or setting any purpose. Just sit on the floor. This is our Buddhist meditation, and if you watch Zen documentary, if you watch kind of those documentary, probably you encounter monks just sit before the war. But just sitting the war is having no purpose, no goals. They are just sitting on the floor. But so they don't try to be enlightened. They don't try to be enlightened, but they just sit down on the floor. So this is a kind of a Buddhist meditation. But as you know, mindfulness practice have various goals, various purposes. Probably you may carry out your meditation for improving your mental condition, or probably um, doing you may do your meditative practice to enhance your concentration. So you have various purposes, you have various goals in your meditation, but Buddhist can be free those purpose or kind of calculation, kind of scheduling, kind of planning. Of course, Buddhists prioritize those scheduling and planning, but on the other hand, Buddhists try to be free from those scheduling or planning. So there are many differences between religious practice and mindful practice. And of course, religious practice sometimes can be so dangerous, can be so risky for those having mental problems. And I have also mental problem, and I often try to kind of um, religious speculation. I try to sometimes I try to do sometimes religious thinking, and of course, religious thinking itself is meditation. But those kind of meditation can be so risky for those having mental problems. So please imagine, in the Zen temple, and monks carry out their meditative life, but probably you have seen some documentary regarding Zen Buddhism, and probably you may uh, you may see some hard training, hard trainings in Zen Buddhism, Zen temple, and monks reduce their sleeping, monks reduce their eating, and monks reduce their kind of relax times, and so and monks are so busy in their training, having no time to be relaxed, and they cannot sleep enough. They cannot um, eat. They cannot eat food enough, and so their training is so hard. And sometimes Zen master try to persecute their disciple as a training. The spiritual master sometimes sometimes so harsh to their disciple, and the disciple have to endure their treatment, and disciple have to endure various stress, various anxiety, various uneasiness, and of course monks have to endure kind of contradiction, and they have to endure sometimes overthinking, overworking, over concentration. They have to endure everything. But I am a schizophrenic person. I cannot stand for those training. I cannot endure those training because I am so weak, man. So in Zen temple, monks uh, refuse to people with mental problem or kind of disability joining their program. So we are refused from them to join their program because we have various vulnerability, weakness, so we cannot endure their training. So Buddhist training is, is not necessarily good for those uh, having various mental problems. Religion is sometimes so hard, so harsh, so unhealthy for us, and so it is better to avoid to join their program if you have various program. And uh, because religious people uh, don't aim to be healthy person, they don't aim to be healthy mind, they don't aim to be kind of healthy, healthy condition physically, mentally, but just they try to do carry out their lives beyond any beyond any purpose, beyond any goals, beyond any reason. And so religious is so hard for us. And but mindfulness is so good for us. And mindfulness is not religion, but just a medical treatment. But so, but some aspect of religion, some aspect of religious meditation can be so healthy. So I recently I finished reading this book. This is Thomas Merton's autobiography. And Thomas Merton is a very religious man, and he was a Catholic monk and so intellectual man, and he had also various interaction with Zen's masters, and so he learned a lot from Zen Buddhism, and was a kind of Zen Buddhist thought, and but he is also fundamentally Catholic man. He is a so Catholic man, and so I learned a lot from his Catholic thought, and for example, he advocates the way of selflessness. The selflessness is kind of a state of freedom. Selflessness can be free from egoism. Selflessness can be from narcissism. Selflessness can be free self-centered thoughts. And Martin tried to contemplate Catholic thoughts. And contemplation is a kind of higher meditative realm in Catholicism. And I am a very premature man, and so I am not enough to achieve contemplation, probably. But Thomas Merton says all men, all people are invited to be saint. So we can all become a saint. And uh, so if you are a Catholic, um, aiming to be a saint, aiming to be a saint, living like a saint is your duty, is your obligation. So we have various obligation in our religion, and so we have to imitate saint's life. We have to live in saint's life. So it's very difficult, and sometimes sometimes those thoughts are so harsh for us. And but Thomas Merton uh, said we can do that because um, we are not alone. We are not loneliness. We are not isolated because according to his thought and or not only his thought but all Catholic thoughts teach us we are not isolated. We are not alone, but Holy Spirits or God, God Holy Spirit. So a Holy Spirit can support our existence. Holy Spirit heal our hardships. So we sometimes try to be uh, very bad condition, or sometimes we go to wrong direction. So, but sometimes we cannot return from those wrong direction. But Holy Spirit can heal our hardship, and God leads us to right direction. So this is a fundamental Catholic thought. And of course, we have to try to do our hard discipline, hard training. We have to carry out our meditation every day, every single day. But on the other hand, we cannot carry out our discipline by ourselves. We cannot do anything, any good things. So, but only Holy Spirit can support our existence, our thoughts, our condition. Yeah. So, so in the beginning of this video, I said I try to be neutral in this video, but this video is like a kind of advocation of Catholic thoughts. But anyway, and Thomas Merton said, uh, Thomas Merton recommends us being selflessness. Selflessness matter for everyone. If you are not Christian, if you are not a religious person, selflessness is crucial to living in steady condition, to living in healthy condition. Selflessness cure our hardship derived from various egoistic thoughts, various from narcissistic behavior. Narcissism, egoism are so harmful for our mental health. We cannot be satisfied with egoistic thoughts or narcissistic thoughts, but only selflessness can help improve our mental health. Selflessness is so healthy. So I recommend learning selflessness, and so to be selflessness, we require discipline, we require meditation, and so we have to carry out our meditation day by day, every single day. So and so a small task, a small meditation in a single day can be helpful. And only small things, um, the only small things is feasible for us, and we can't do big things, we can't do great things, but we can do the only things. But Mother Teresa says, you have to do small things with great love. So we can do small things with our whole concentration. Now our whole concentrations is love. And so yeah, we can live in lovely life, and we can live in steady life, and with our whole concentration. So today's video about meditation and mental health and religious and religion. And so the question of, is religion good for mental health? The answer is that is depending on each religion and each situation. But sometimes religion is integral to live in hardship. Religion sometimes is integral to our lives. So, thank you for watching.